Hi everyone, welcome to Fashion Face. I'm going to do a Kim Kardashian makeup for you today. One that's a bit more recent. I know we've done one once before, but lots of people have been asking after her. So a bit more summery one really. So to start off with, I'm going to use my Chanel foundation, Vitalumiere. I'm going for 40 in colour, purely because I'm in between two shades at the moment. I'm in between 30 and 40. But because I'm doing Kim, who's a little bit more olive skinned than me, I'm going to go for a slightly deeper one, which should be totally fine for my skin. Yes. I've used Vitalumiere because Kim has a very glowy skin, so I don't want anything too matte. Now for the eyes, I have a little bit of a Mercier paint pot, or paint, and this is in gold. I'm going to pop a small amount of that on my finger and just push that over my eyelid. And that's just given me a base to start off with. MAC Pigment in GoldMode. And using a 217 brush, I'm just going to push that over the base. Just going to get a little bit of my Studio Moisture Cover Concealer. I'm going to pop that underneath the eyes, just to take away my darkness before I move on. Because I want the eyes to be really glowing, so just using a 224 brush, just blend that through. Now just on top of that, under the eyes where I'm a little bit darker here, I'm going to go over with a little bit of MAC Peach Colour Corrector. Now Kim is very light under her eyes. She obviously uses a lot of highlighters to get rid of any dark circles under the eyes or any darkness that is under the eyes. So a small amount of that really blended on a brush, just dragged under the eye. The great thing about this product is that it sets matte on the skin, so it's easy to blend with, but then after a little while it just doesn't move. And I'm going to take it in this very bit here as well, where I'm a little bit deeper, and just a little bit to highlight my brow bone. I was left on my brush just down my nose, and just on the top of my cheekbone there. So the way that she gets her skin to look so glowing and so different textures is by layering. Now inside the eye, I'm going to go for a gold eye pencil. This one is a Guerlain one. Just inside the eye. I'm then going to get a little bit of MAC Reflex Gold, which is a glitter pigment, and just very softly push that over the top of the eyeshadow. Next I'm going to get my Clinique Gel liner with a MAC 209 brush. Now it doesn't flick out too much, just very slightly. I've been using this a lot recently because I really like it. My Mercier, and this is Brow Powder Duo. It's in Deep Blonde. Now this is where the difference is, because her brows are very different to mine. Mine are very arched and hers are very straight across. You can see how I've just coloured that bit of my brow in to make it stronger. I've tried not to colour too much on the top because I don't want them to look too drawn in, which is kind of difficult if you're trying to copy someone else's brow. I'm going to use Benefit Bad Girl Lash. I think this is a bit of a different look for Kim because she always goes with the same sort of looks at smoky eye, which is gorgeous, but I think it's nice for her to do something a little bit different. Black liner. Now I'm going to come back and put some lashes on right at the end, and I'm going to go back to the skin now. Now on the skin, I'm going to not powder first, I'm going to do a bit of bronzing first. I'm going to use a little tiny bit of MAC Sincere, just to shape my cheekbone a little bit. And then I'm going to take a bit of Pincho Peach from MAC as well. The apples of my cheeks. And then a little bit of, which one is it? Bronze Universel from Chanel. Just to bring out that contour a tiny bit more. And through the jawbone for me because I'm not quite as thin in the face. And for the top of the cheekbone, I'm going to take a little bit of Champagne from MAC. They may not still do this one, but they're always bringing out ones that are very similar. That's just going to highlight cheekbone. I'm going to run that down my nose as well, and the top of my lips. I'm going to also run a little bit of it through my brow bone. Next I'm going to do the lip, and I am going to use Sublime Culture lip pencil from MAC. A little bit of Stone lip pencil, also from MAC, to draw around it and make my lips look a little bit fuller, because I unfortunately wasn't blessed with fantastic lips like him. And then I'm going to use Angel lipstick from MAC, which is this one here, inside. And then just on top of that, to give it a little bit of a gloss, I'm going to use my Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Gloss. And then all that's left to do is to pop some lashes on. I've gone for some Girls Aloud ones, which kind of go out at the end a little bit, because obviously Kim's eyes are slightly longer than mine. A Kim Kardashian, slightly more summer look.